Hi, I'm Meg Tucker. Well, no, this is Josh, and I am Meg Tucker from megtucker.ca. We are live right now at the Bone Biscuit in Red Deer, where we're talking food.
That's right.
Not human food, although we could eat a lot of the food you sell.
That is true.
We're just going to get connected here. Here's what you need to know. Definitely give us a shout out or give us the wow or the like symbol to let us know that you're joining us. Here we go. In the comments section below, if you could please tell us your name and maybe where you live, because you will have a chance. I'm going to put it over here. You have a chance to win a really cool gift pack, so you definitely want to keep watching and comment. And then if you're local or in central Alberta, you can come into the Bone Biscuit Red Deer, say that you saw the video, and then you will have a second chance to win.
That's right.
Which is awesome. Okay, you keep talking. I'm going to ask you a question. I just have to fix one quick thing here. Y'all, my technical assistant, aka Wadey, is not with us tonight.
He left us hanging tonight.
He did.
We're having all types of
Hi, Wadey. That's okay. So it looks like we are connected, and for those who missed our chat a couple weeks ago, we also have two very special guests.
Come here, Charlie.
Come here, bud.
Can you come on?
Can you put your paws up for a treat? Here, paws up. Here, come around. Come on.
Come on up.
Look. Paws up.
Oh, now she's not cooperating.
But they're by my feet. We will show you at some point. We have Charlie and Reese.
That's right.
Charlie is Reese's daughter.
That's correct.
Amazing. Very well behaved dogs that if you come to the Bone and Biscuit, they will definitely greet you. Oh, she literally doesn't even want a piece of a treat. She wants a whole treat.
That's right.
She's like, I know the drill. Okay, so I'm feeding treats, which certainly is a form of food, but we're going to talk food. And you sell dog food and cat food.
Correct, yeah.
Which, again, awesome to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we want to say right out of the gate? I'm not a vet, you're not a vet.
Right.
You told me that from day one when I met you, when we got Oliver, our black lab. You said, these are my opinions.
Right.
I have my opinions. We all have questions. So that's what tonight is.
We're just another option.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I think dog food, I think a bag of food.
Right.
There are so many more options than that.
There is. There's, we've moved away from just dry food in a bag, not worrying about what's in it. Pet industry has changed a lot over the years.
A lot.
The health is definitely number one for us, making sure it's, appropriate for a dog. There's a lot of things in dog foods out there that aren't necessarily the best for a carnivore.
Okay.
So,
getting Oliver, he's now a year and 7 months, year and 8 months. Let's go back to when we brought him home. So he was on one food from where we got him. It did not agree with him. And that's okay. Maybe other lab puppies, it would have been okay. It didn't. Something just wasn't right.
Right.
And I don't need
dogs
to go into
are kind
detail.
of like, they're just like us.
Yeah.
I can't eat everything that Meg can eat.
Yes.
And, there's sensitivities. There's certain things that don't agree with your body, and dogs are no different.
And it wasn't. And I remember coming into you, God bless you, because I was in literally every day saying, I don't know if this is working for him. So you said, we have a ton of different options. We wanted to go the kibble route. We'll get to raw, but we wanted to go kibble for our budget, for our lifestyle. And so we've gone through 4.
I think, you're on your 4th one.
So we were on a puppy one, and the puppy one, okay, guys, it gave him the worst breath. And initially we thought, do you think it's because there's a lot of fish in this food?
Right.
And I remember you said, no, that shouldn't be the case, that it shouldn't be because of that. And then didn't you do research and you came back? This is how great Josh is here, because he looked it up, took the time, looked at what he was eating, what we switched to, and you said he might have a sensitivity to potato.
Right.
And go figure, it was one of the main ingredients.
That's right.
And some dogs are completely fine with it, because this is like amazing kibble.
Yeah.
But we switched him to one that didn't have that. Done.
Right.
Cleared it up.
And so that's the thing, right? Like, we have tons of dogs that do well on it, but there's just as many dogs that maybe it doesn't work as well for them.
Okay, so there's kibble, and then there's this whole raw food.
That's right.
What is that?
Raw is, I don't want to call it a new big thing, but it's just becoming a lot bigger in the pet industry.
Okay.
The best way to explain it is that if you left your dog out, say, in the woods for a week,
Sure.
we would never do that.
Yeah.
But if you did
I
leave them
can't
out,
leave my dog in the
Yeah.
backyard when I go to the grocery
They
store.
have to come with me everywhere.
Yes.
So I wouldn't do it. This
Okay.
is just hypothetical.
Okay.
They wouldn't go around, gather their chicken, gather some vegetables, get some corn from the farmer's field,
No.
start a fire, cook everything up.
No.
What are they going to do? They're going to get their chicken, they're going to get their rabbit, and they're going to eat the meat. That's about the
good way of-
easiest way to kind of
That's a
explain
good
it.
way of looking at it, because you're
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And dogs, they're carnivores, so meat is what sustains them.
Okay.
They don't have a huge need for carbohydrates. It is in a lot of the foods, but it's not something that's 100% necessary in their diet like
Okay.
people. They were not built the same. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the raw food, here I am thinking, the raw food is like tartar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not. It comes in a sleeve with like these, like you would get at a grocery store, frozen burger patties.
It looks like
That's what it
hamburger
looks
patties.
like.
There's sheets in between. It's very easy. It's not hard. There's not a lot of prep.
Okay.
Just thaw it out overnight, and that's basically the most.
So
there is
you've
to it.
already kind of myth busted when I said it doesn't really work for our lifestyle.
Right.
So it's not actually as hard as maybe I think it is.
Right, and for people that want to feed raw, that are traveling or camping or always on the road with their dog, there's dehydrated raw.
Which I have seen before.
Right, so that's
Okay.
the next best thing. That's what I use for my dogs if I'm camping or if I'm going away somewhere or I forgot to thaw out my raw food.
Okay.
I always have some dehydrated there.
Okay.
It's kind of the next best thing. You just literally add hot water
Okay.
and the food's all ready.
So because I keep referencing Oliver, because that's our boy, he's a black lab. He is now 76.7 pounds.
It's a big guy.
It's a big guy, and I know, and I'll just, in full transparency, you did say that would be quite expensive to go full
Right.
raw for him.
Yeah.
And right now our budget probably wouldn't go there. But you suggested even over the course of his lifetime, maybe doing a day or two of raw. Can you do that?
You can. So not every dog is going to be okay with it. Again,
Okay.
this is kind of
Yep.
broad information, but if you feed kibble normally,
Yep.
that's his regular meal, and you want to get some, I like to say, fresh, real food
Right.
that doesn't come
Right.
in a bag.
Yeah.
It's good to add that in if you can do it once a week, if you can do every other meal.
Okay.
Any type of good fresh food you can get in their diet is helping.
How-
Even if it's just a little bit, it's still going to make a huge difference.
How wickedly more expensive is raw? Or again, is it not
It's
that?
not. There is quite the misconception that
Okay.
it's going to be, doubling your cost of feeding your
Okay.
dog. There definitely is. If your dog is more sensitive and needs more of a specialty protein,
Sure.
there's a good chance that it's going to cost more than your kibble.
Yep.
But for the most part, the average dog, it's not a whole lot different in cost.
And my final thing, again, we're not vets, we're just talking.
That's right.
What about the whole bacteria thing? Like you hear a lot of people saying, I don't want to put raw because of bacteria. Da, da,
Right.
da, da, da.
So the way raw is made, a lot of people have it in their head that maybe it's just old leftover meat
Sure.
from a packing plant or something. That's not the case with what we sell in our store.
Okay.
Everything they use is 100% human grade. So the chicken that we have is probably better than the chicken we're buying for ourselves at the grocery store.
I'm telling you right away.
Better quality. So
Can I just say, like, even putting the raw aside for a second, back to the kibble,
Yeah.
our dog probably eats higher quality
Yeah.
food than Wade and I do.
with our kibble too, it's all, we make sure we do the research and making sure that we're getting the best product.
and
There's
you have
nothing-
many, many brands.
That's right. We have a good selection, so something for every dog and any kind of issue, right?
Okay, now here's the thing where, and I know Wadey's watching, supplements.
Right.
This is where a part of me even chuckles a little bit because I think,
And I
okay,
did too. But before
back
we
in
had
the
the store, I
day,
laughed. Yeah.
growing up, Wade's like, we had a dog and a bag of food.
Yeah.
And I had my cat and a box that the cat would play in.
Right.
We've come a long way.
We have.
I'm going to throw the floor to you. Can you
Alright.
please discuss supplements?
So supplementation is very important. It's just like in our own diets. If we're not getting all the right things that we need, our body's not going to run efficiently. We're not going to be as healthy as we could be.
Okay.
For dogs, the main thing that I notice anyways from our customers is gut health.
Oh.
So it's very important that your dog is, his stomach is performing well, and it's got the proper bacteria in there to protect the stomach lining, all that type of stuff.
Probiotics, like what humans take.
That's right. People, in my opinion, every person, every dog, every cat should be taking probiotics.
Okay.
Just with the food we eat nowadays, it's getting more processed. It's not as good as it used to be.
Okay.
And with dogs eating kibble, it's a cooked food. A lot of the nutrients and good stuff is taken out of that when you go through that process. So adding that back in can help a lot. I know for my dogs, as soon as I started supplementing with the Love Bugs here from Adored Beast.
I've had that.
It's awesome stuff. It's pharmaceutical grade, so it's not like a cheap version. It's better, probably better than what you buy for yourself, to be completely honest. And it is like a pre and probiotic, so that's really important too. So the prebiotic actually helps to grow healthy bacteria on your own,
which is good.
Stomach, right?
Yep.
And the probiotics kind of just replenish that daily.
So I won't go into talking about antibiotics, but if a human or a pet, an animal has to be on them, this is also good, just like they encourage us to take it if we have to take them.
Right. So like a good example for me, if I was to go on one round of antibiotics, my stomach will take a year and a half to get back to its proper gut flora. So just imagine you have a 10-pound dog going through a round. It's causing lots of issues on their stomach. Not saying the antibiotics are bad, but there are things to help their health once they're done that round of antibiotics.
So it's called Love Bugs.
That's
You're a fan. Okay, so what else? I'm seeing boxes. What's this one?
So Heightened Hemp. So this is 100% hemp oil. People kind of look at me funny again. Hemp
like
oil
I'm
for
giving my dog hemp.
Yeah, like what?
Wink, wink.
Are they going to get the munchies after? I get that question quite often.
No, because my dog does not need that any more than he already has.
So it's really nice. Like I was saying, especially with cooked kibble, it loses a lot of its nutrients, the healthy fats, the oils that are in it. It really helps to break down the foods, and it's just an essential part of life.
So you just pour a little?
That's right. It doesn't take very much, so like half a teaspoon is like quite a bit. It goes a long way.
Do you go like this?
To be honest,
down, or do you pour it on their food?
I put it right on their food. It's a lot easier that way. I don't feed my dogs on spoons anymore. That was when they were kids.
I like that you say anymore.
So, like, great for their amino acids, omega, all that kind of stuff. It's a very, very good supplement
to use. Do you keep these both in the fridge?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yep. Probiotics for sure need to be in the fridge because they're alive. Once you crack the seal, it's got to be kept cold.
All right. And this company, by the way, is Adored Beast.
Yes, they're awesome.
We're going to give a shout out to them. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Easy Peasy Protocol.
That's right.
Oh, I was like, Facile Peasy Protocol.
That's the French.
En français. Okay, what is that?
So there is, we probably have at least one person a day coming in with a cat or a dog with urinary issues. Whether it's crystals, stones, things like that.
God rest my cat. Years ago, he had crystals in his urine.
And it's a very common thing that really shouldn't be happening as often as it is.
Okay.
So what happens is the cats are not getting enough moisture in their diet.
Yeah.
And moisture is very important for any type of
to keep
carnivore,
the
right?
smooth.
To keep everything going,
okay.
right? So if you have a lot of carbohydrates in the food, it can definitely affect their urine as well.
Okay.
So they're going to start getting those crystals. They're not going to be able to pass them, and it's like huge vet bills to get that stuff fixed, right?
I've been there.
So this is like a homeopathic protocol, they call it. So there's 2 different products in there. There's full instructions on how much to give for each size of the animal. It can be used for dog or cat, and it really helps to clear up those urinary tract issues.
I could have used the next product a couple of years ago. Yeah. I believe it's called Leaky Gut Protocol.
That's right. People look at me funny for that one all the time too. What is leaky gut? Leaky
gut is like you got to run to the bathroom? No. Is it when your stomach is like too much? I don't know. You tell us. I'll just keep guessing.
Your stomach should be your stomach and dog's stomach. I feel like a lot of people have leaky gut as well.
Okay.
They just don't know about it.
Okay.
It's very common. I see it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So what happens is your stomach should be sealed tight. Nothing should be getting out of your stomach, right? And that So all the healthy gut flora inside helps to protect your stomach walls. If you don't have that proper gut flora, it starts to burn holes almost in your stomach.
That's right. Okay.
So then it starts to open up like cheesecloth almost because there's no lining inside. Food particles get out into the bloodstream, and the body is attacking that.
No bueno.
That shouldn't be there, right?
Right.
So what happens a lot of time is that we'll get someone in and say they've tried 20 different foods, they've tried raw, nothing is working. That's usually something I go towards, getting that healthy gut flora up first.
Okay.
If it's really bad, the leaky gut protocol works amazing. I used it on 2 of my dogs and countless customers that have used it with great results.
Okay.
And it's all very natural type of stuff. There's nothing scary in it.
Okay.
No like chemically weird things. It's all homeopathic, naturopathic.
That's the
stuff.
one thing that I have learned from coming here. This is a different, not of that same brand, but I learned the whole pumpkin thing because you even said in the beginning, and every person who's owned 50 dogs has said, if Ollie is having problems, things are a little runny, get some pumpkin.
Right.
But this is pretty cool because it's a supplement, but it's just like powdered pumpkin.
That's right.
So that's kind of handy too.
Lots of dogs won't eat pureed pumpkin, a whole bunch put on there.
Shake it on.
Their
but
food.
this would also be good if you were traveling or somewhere with your dog. You don't have to bring your can of pumpkin along. So it's interesting. You have everything behind us. I don't know if you can see it. You have an entire wall of supplements. Like you even said, if your dog gets a cut, there's something really cool that you can dab on. And it
helps to heal faster.
Yeah.
There's anything you can picture for yourself, we probably have it for dog as well.
Supplements are a big thing. That is awesome. If you want to learn more, you definitely need to come in to the Bone Biscuit Red Deer. For sure, we want you guys to share this video onto your page because the more shares we get, the more information we all learn about how to treat our pets.
And we're trying to just get the information out there, getting people to learn to, read the labels on the back of your food. You'd be surprised about what is in a lot of the foods out there. So I just encourage everyone, if you're watching, pick up your bag of food, look at the back, and really know what you're feeding your dog every day.
Okay, I'm going to rapid fire for the last couple of seconds here, and you can just answer as quickly as you can give me the answer. Pretend you have a line of customers. Is it important to switch their food up, or should I be feeding Ollie the same food his whole life?
It is very important to switch it up.
Okay.
Do you want that simple?
Yeah, no,
or do you want me to go
give me
into
another
it?
quick one.
So if you feed them the same thing for their entire life, first of all, that's boring. Who wants to eat that?
Yes.
I don't want to eat chicken and rice my entire life.
Right.
Secondly, the food can almost build up in their endocrine system.
Yes.
So if their liver kind of, they need to cleanse the liver, things like that. If it gets built up, they're going to start showing sensitivities to that food.
Okay.
So if we see chicken allergies like crazy,
that's
a lot of it is
something I'm
because
hearing about
they've
now.
only eaten one food for their whole life.
Okay.
So if I came to you and said, okay, Meg, I have this right here. This is all you need to eat. This will sustain you for the rest of your life. You don't need anything else.
No.
So think of the same as dogs, right?
Okay.
One thing cannot get them through their entire
So
life.
they need a different food as a baby versus also a different food as a senior.
Right. So puppies, just like kids, they're growing fast.
They need more
they grow
calories.
like weeds. They need more calories, protein, fat. All those things are very important for puppies.
Can you help if my dog really needs to lose a few pounds? Is that something you guys can help with?
You bet, yeah.
This is where I'm going to totally put you on the spot. Josh, wouldn't it be cool if you had a scale in your store?
It would
and
be
then
cool.
we could come in monthly and weigh our dogs, and then we could adjust accordingly. I'm only teasing him because he's like, we need to get a scale.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Next live video,
coming
we'll
soon.
have a scale.
Coming soon. So allergies are a thing. I think we've covered all the questions here. What are you going to give away?
We're going to give away a Adored Beast prize pack.
That's awesome.
So a few different supplements.
That's awesome.
Kind of to get you started, see what it's all about. It's an awesome product, and I know you guys will love it.
And I'm going to say it. I know you haven't, but you've told me this in the past. Don't be overwhelmed. Like, you don't have to get all 50 things. You could start with one thing. That's what you told me for the love bugs.
A probiotic
start
is a
with something like this
perfect
as a
thing
start.
to start with.
Okay, perfect. So you don't have to go crazy. You can just start out with
You
one
can
thing.
be crazy like me, and I have a whole kitchen just for my dogs for their supplements and food, but that's down the road.
Before we go, where are your dogs? Because people come to see these dogs.
Charlie, you gonna come say hi?
Come here, Charlie puppy. Come up here. You need to come up. Come on. Hi, Dolly. Okay, this really is the reason I come here. So make sure that you comment below, you share it on your page, and we're going to leave you with this. You know how you talk about how good food is? The food and the treats?
Yeah.
This is what kind is this one?
This would be sweet potato and venison.
Oh!
Yeah, fancy, right? The dogs
Okay,
like
I
that
was
one.
about to eat it, but now I'll give mine to Charlie. Okay, can you
Do you
eat
want
it?
me to eat it? Yeah, I can eat it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Seriously?
I'll take my gum out first.
You're awesome. But doesn't that just go, look, Papa, right here. Look, these little crumbs. Can you get these? Right here. You little,
It's not too bad.
Yes, here you go. Here you go. Thank you so much, Josh. I think we need to do more of these. I think that the last one we did was a really cool intro to your store. I think this talking about food, guys, this is a whole new world, certainly to me. And I think whether you have 4 or 5 dogs at home or you're bringing home your first puppy, this is the guy that you need to come and see. It's Josh. It's the Bone Biscuit Red Deer. I'm Meg Tucker, megtucker.ca. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Okay, you stay here and entertain while I hit stop. Okay.
I don't know any good tricks. So.
Sit, Josh, sit. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.